everyone and welcome to this video. So today I am going to be hauling the items that I got at Japan Expo. So a few weeks ago I did go to Japan Expo in Paris, which is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest kind of anime related convention in Europe. So I was very excited to go. I did go all 4 days and I really wanted to vlog the trip, and I did I did technically vlog it. However, during the trip I got really sick, so that vlog is probably never going to see the light of day because I just look and sound awful in it and I'm just like super tired and not fun. It's not fun content. Maybe one day I'll upload some stuff from it, but trust me, you're not missing anything special. But nevertheless, despite the fact that I did get sick, I did enjoy it very much, and of course I have a haul of things to show off. So we're gonna go straight into it. As always, any artists will be put on the screen and also linked below. But I'm gonna start off with the only kind of official stuff that I got, which was from the Honkai Star Rail booth. So I was very determined to go to this booth because I've never been to an official one before, and I got in a line and they said it was going to be like a 3 to 4 hour wait. It did end up being about 2 hours, which, you know, not awful, not great either, but I was there 4 days, so I was like, I can wait, that's fine. And the most annoying thing happened where I got to the front of the queue and I got all my stuff, and then for some reason my card wasn't working. And I was like, oh my god, do I have enough there? Like, why is it not working? So then I tried my other card and that wasn't working. And then I tried putting the pin in and it wasn't working there. So luckily I had cash and I didn't wait 2 hours in line for nothing. But you know, there was something going wrong at the booth because afterwards I checked and my cards were fine. There was enough money. I don't know what the problem was. But anyway, we got the stuff. That's all that matters. But I just wanted to share that experience because I literally had a moment of like, oh my god, I almost just waited 2 hours in line for literally nothing. But we're good. Anyway, so at the Star Rail booth, they did have kind of like different thresholds where if you spent a certain amount of money, you got like a specific thing. And I can't remember exactly what the thresholds were, but I did spend enough to meet all of them. So just a heads up. But I think the lowest priced one was this bag that you get, and I think basically like anything you buy is gonna get this bag, so that's cool. But it has this illustration, which I really like. And then one thing that's not going to be in this video is I did end up getting the pom-pom plush, and I left it with my friend who lives there just because I didn't have the space to bring it back. But just a heads up that I did get that on top of all of this. So I guess I'll show what I got for the like free things from what I bought, if that makes sense, first, just because they're kind of big. So I believe the next one was you get some coasters, and these are randomized. So the ones I did get is I did get Finon and then Cypher, so super cool. And I like the size of these actually. They're nice, like they're good size. I'm not sure if I ever used them, but on the back it just says the SR World Tour 2025 at Japan Expo Honkai Star Rail, and of course has a pom-pom on the back. And then the next one was this randomized card, which I got Casteress for. So that's pretty cool. It's all just obviously the splash art. And then the kind of highest threshold thing was, I think it was if you spent 90 euros, you would get 4 holographic posters of choice, which I almost regretted getting these because I was like, I have to transport these home, but somehow they made it home safely. I had them in my carry-on, and then my carry-on had to be checked by security, and it was just like, please don't ask questions on why I have this holographic paper in my carry-on. Here we are. So these are quite big, so I don't think I'm going to be able to show off like the entirety of the images, but it is just like the card art for the most part. So I got this one of, there's a hair. No one wants to see that. So I got this one of an Exagoras, and then, oh, this is upside down. Maybe I'm just gonna like flip it around in the video. But I got this one, which was the official art for 3.4. And because obviously 3.4 had just released that week, there was a lot of final stuff, which was pretty fun. And then I got this one of Hyacinth, which is my favourite. This is the one I wanted the most. Super cute. And lastly, this one of Casteress. So yes, that was all of the kind of like free stuff that I got from buying things, and now onto the things that I actually bought. So as I mentioned, I did buy a pom-pom as well, which was the majority of the money I spent, but I did get some other things. Let's start off with the Firefly things. So I did get these 3 Firefly items, which I guess I can open now. So the first one I got is this little pin badge. I don't know officially, like, I think it might be one of those, like, you know, that you put on your shirts and it's like supposed to like link up the collar. I think it might be that, or if maybe it's just an enamel pin, and I'm making that up. But I just got it because I like Firefly and I thought this emoticon of her is super cute. Oh, there it goes. Let's put everything back how it was. Yeah, so it looks like the chain you can take off, which is nice. Anyway, so we have one of the emoticons from the game of this super cute Firefly one, and then it just has the destruction symbol on the other side. So yes, super cute. And then I got this little acrylic stand. So this is just of her splash art. I will say all of the like packaging looks very nice for all of the like Star Rail stuff, which I always appreciate whenever I buy it. It does have a film on it, but I will leave that on for now. But as you can see, it is holographic as well, which if you know me, you know I love. So yeah, it looks like you have a little keychain bit if you wanted to turn it into a keychain, which is pretty cool, which maybe I will do, maybe I won't. But then we just slot it in. On the bottom it does just say Honkai Star Rail. And yeah, it's just this little slanted thing, and I think it's super cute. And I just love little things like that to put on shelves. And then the last thing I got for Firefly was this little keychain. Oh, oops, just accidentally broke that, but that's fine. But once again, holographic. This is of her light cone art, and I loved the 3D effect on it, which is super cool. So yes, we have that. And it's also like a pretty hefty block, which is nice. And it also means I can stand it up if I want to, which is pretty cool. So yes, those are the Firefly things that I got. And then I did get a couple things for Amphorius. So I guess we'll do this first. So the first thing was this little cam badge of Hyacinth's art from the like preview trailer before Amphorius came out, which I think this art is super pretty and it's glittery. So we have this little glittery badge. It has her name at the bottom, and I just think it's super pretty. And then obviously I really like the art because I also got this little like tarot card, I think it might be, or maybe it's just like a regular card for Hyacinth, and then also for Final. Oh, cool. This is really nice quality actually. But yes, it's just this holographic tarot card of Hyacinth. And then we have the Final one. And here we have Final's art. Super pretty. I love these arts so much. So I'm glad that there's official merch of them. But yeah, that was everything that I got from the Star Rail booth. So now we can move on to kind of probably the more exciting part for most people, the Artist Alley stuff. Just to warn you, there's once again more Honkai Star Rail things. I'm so sorry. And a lot of the Honkai Star Rail things are Firefly because I was very focused on filling the gap in my merch collection of Firefly things because she's my favourite character, but I didn't have the most merch for her. I think I had the most merch for Aventurine. I think after this I may have more merch for Firefly, but we will see. But yeah, there's no order. I think it's going to end up, just because of how I've organised them, as more of the like acrylic keychains first and then the prints later, just because that's the order they're in so that they didn't get damaged. But yes, like I said before, all artists will be credited where due. So for our first one, we have this very cute bag. Oh, this was a very exciting find. So this is from this artist here. This artist had these really cute lollipop keychains of Oz and Break from Pandora Hearts, which, if you didn't know, is my favourite series of all time. So I will always take opportunities to get more merch of it. Should I take them out of the plastic? Oh, I don't know. Undecided. I'm going to leave them in the plastic for now, but as you can see, they are super cute. They did also have a postcard, not a postcard, a print of Break, but I decided against it for a reason you'll see later, but I absolutely had to get these little keychains because they're so cute. But yes, so those are those. And then next up, this is from this artist. Super pretty illustration from the business card. But I did get this little keychain of Makoto from Persona 3 Reload. I really like the art style on this. I really like the grayscale with the pop of blue on the eyes, and it's just super pretty. And it'll match really well with another keychain I have for him. I can't remember if it was this one. I think this might have been like the last one that they had. I know there's another thing that it was the last one that they had, but it was like advertised as. But this one, I was like, I'm gonna get this, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the last one. And I was like, yay! Anyway, very, very happy to have this. It's super pretty. It does have an acrylic film on it, but as always, I don't take the acrylic films off just because after this video it gets thrown in a box until I reorganize my kind of displays and things, and so I don't want it getting damaged while it's in the box, so that's why I don't take them off for the videos. Apologies. But that is that one, and then what shall we do next? I guess we'll do the next kind of last one that they had. So this is from this artist here, and this one I literally saw by chance on the Sunday, I think, before I was leaving. I was doing like a final scan of like last things to spend money on before I left, and I saw this, which, if you don't know who this is Alan Walker from D Grey Man, which last September I got super into D Grey Man, and I still really love it, and I absolutely love Alan Walker. So when I saw this little keychain, I was like, oh my gosh, I need it. They did have other D Grey Man characters, but other than Alan and Lenny, I'm not like super attached to everyone, so I did just get Alan, but super cute, and he's got a little Tim Campy. I love it so much. It's so cute, and this is my first like fan merch for D Grey Man, so that makes me happy. very happy. I know I'm late to it, but like I'm always happy to find merch of things that I like, obviously. It goes without saying. Okay, next. Some of these are a little bit not organised properly. We'll have to come back to that one just because I know there's more with it, and I can't find the last thing like by looking right now, so I will check. I know it's there somewhere. So we will next go on to this artist. So this is the artist here. This is such a cute little like extra with a pretty illustration on the back, but I did get a few things from them, so I guess we'll start with this one. So here we have this lenticular alien stage keychain, which I thought was super cool. And I really liked, so I got it for Mizzy, who is my favourite character from Alien Stage. Yes, super cool for that. And then all three of these are Star Rail keychains. These are such pretty pouches as well. So first up we have this really cute firefly one. I absolutely love the art style of it, and as you can see, it's got like little sparkly bits on the back. Super pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about the fluorescent green keychain, but that's not the main focus, so I just really thought that was cute. But yeah, this would probably not be my top choice, but you know, still cute. And then I have these two of Flynon and Hyacinth. So we have this one of Hyacinth, which is her as My Melody, which is super cute. And I absolutely love this. And then we do have a matching one for Flynon, which is him as Cinnamoroll, which these are my two favourite Sanrio characters. So the fact that it's also my two favourite characters from Star Rail is like absolutely must. This is my like pre-depression cure. As of when I'm filming this, I have not played 3.4 yet. So this is my pre-depression medication from 3.4. So yes, all super cute. Absolutely love these so much. Very happy to have. Speaking of pre-depression cure for 3.4, we have this from an artist I've actually bought from before. So at this convention I was trying to avoid artists that I have bought from before, or you know, I can see in the UK, because obviously it was an international con, so I wanted to focus on ones that I wouldn't be able to see in the UK. However, this artist I just really love the art for, so I really wanted to buy some stuff from them. So this is their info. Absolutely love the artwork. So we do have, get it up, this adorable fine print, super cute, and then this little Friday keychain, which is also really cute. I love their chibi art style so much, and their main art style. It's all so good. And I love, they do this all the time with these little squiggles with the highlights, and I really enjoy that. But yes, super cute. Absolutely love these. Very happy to have them. I cannot see my missing keychain, so I'm gonna check and see if I left it somewhere else. I have found it. It unfortunately fell on the floor, and I was gonna be so sad if I actually lost this. So I'm glad I haven't. But yes, this is from this artist here, and I did get 3 keychains from them. So this was the one I absolutely had to have, which is the Sasaki and Miyano one. It's so cute. I love it. Once again, very cute chibi art style, and I adore the pink. You've got the orange for Sasaki, you've got the blue for Miyano, and then the pink that surrounds them. Super cute. And then I did get this Reki and Longa keychain from Skate the Affinity. Super cute. I don't have much for Reki and Longa, but genuinely, they're like my like sleeper ship. Like, I don't talk about them that much, but I really like them. So I got them as well, and then as you can see, I did get a Firefly one. which is very cute. I love her with her little, like, I don't know what it is called, but the, like, thing to summon Sam. And the little, like, fire around her and the little butterflies. It's very, very cute. So yes, absolutely love these keychains. Super, super cute. Oh, and next up, I sadly do not have a business card for this artist, but once again, we'll put on the screen. And it's just this very, very cute drawing of Sylveon with the parfait with like a Dedenne and Jigglypuff little like ice cream scoop. It's super cute, super pretty, very my vibe. Perfect for an aesthetic print to go on my little like print section. Although I don't know if it would go into the blue or pink section, but super, super cute. And as I said, very, very good aesthetic print for me personally. And next up, this is from this artist here, which once again, very pretty illustration for the business card. But we have a few prints and then a little acrylic standee. So first up we have this Link one, which is just super cute. And then we have this Firefly one, which I really like the colours of the background, and Firefly is just very pretty in this illustration. And then lastly we have this Missy Sewer one, which is super, super pretty and cute. They had an acrylic standee of this as well, and I did debate the acrylic standee, but I really didn't need it, so I decided to go for the print, which is super, super pretty. And then for the acrylic standee that I got, as you can see, it is slightly holographic, but it is just of the Astral Express group. I was going to say trio, but obviously if you've got both Kalos and Style, so it's not a trio anymore. But Astral Express family without Himiko and Well, and I guess Sunday now. But I just absolutely love this. I keep wanting to say trio, but Kalos and Style are one, so just take them as one. Okay, I absolutely love the Astral Express trio. I love them so much, and this is just such a pretty illustration of them, and I love it so much. So I got this little acrylic standee, and once again it does have a film on it and everything, but if we just simulate what it would be like, super cute, can't wait to put it on my shelf. But yes, that is everything that I got from this artist. Oh, next up we do have a one-off keychain, which once again is another Firefly one. As I said, I needed to fill the gap in my collection, which is no longer there. I no longer need to do that. But especially because obviously Firefly is not present in the story right now, so I was like, I need to get all the merch before it's gone forever. So we have it from this artist here. I like the witch illustration, it's so cool. But yes, this is the keychain, very glittery, very pretty. I do love the like butterfly motifs a lot of the like illustrations have. Super, super pretty. But yes, I just thought it was a cute little illustration of adorable Firefly. I'm gonna have so many keychains now, and that's a good thing. I'm so glad. I'm glad the gap is no longer there. Oh, and then this next one. So this artist wasn't actually attending the con. However, they did have an online store open, and then you could like pick up the merch from the con. So that is what I decided to do. Spoiler for what's coming up. So here are the things that I got from them. I don't know if it has a business card included, but this is their at, and once again it will be on the screen. So these were little freebies that were included. So we just have Chaoling, Luguang, and then Changjiaxia from Link, which is super, super cute. I'll save the acrylic standee for last. And then these are the prints that I got. So we have this one of the Link trio, which once again, love this trio. I like, if you can tell, I'm just a sucker for trios in anything. I love the trio. Like, I don't know, not stereotype. What's it called? Trope? I'm going to say trope. I love the trio trope, where you have a trio, that is the main cast. Absolutely love that every time. Which, as you can see from behind here, we have another trio. Oh, I forgot to say, this is like slightly glittery as well, which is super nice. But we have this one of the Astral Express trio, and I genuinely love this print so much. And also Pom Pom, sorry, can't forget about Pom Pom. But I literally, this is so cute. I love it, love it. Love it so much. And then we have Missy Sewer, super, super cute after all the depression. And then lastly, I did get this Violet Evergarden print because I thought it was super pretty, and I love Violet Evergarden. So those were the prints that I got. And then I did also get this standee. So it is of Chaoling from Link, who is my favourite character, and I absolutely love this outfit she has from one of the music videos, I believe. It's so cool, such a vibe, and I just thought it was a very aesthetic piece. So while I'm not like Like, I really like Link Click, but I wouldn't call it like one of my top series that I need to have loads of merch for, but this was one that I just really, really wanted. So it's so cool. And then we also have it on the back with a little winky face, which is super, super cute. But yeah, and also it is holographic, of course. So if we put it all together, here is what it looks all together. Super cute. And I love the like background pieces around it, where it's like, it's not too much, but it definitely like helps add to the aesthetic. It's super cool. So yes, that is everything that I got from this artist. This is the next artist that I bought from. And I got a few prints. So first up we have the whole gang from Persona 3, which I thought was super cool. And we have Femc included, Kotone, so that's always nice. Look at little Koromana and Ken, super, super cute. But yes, I just thought that was a really cool aesthetic piece. And then I also got one of the whole Madoka Magica gang, just because I don't have one of the whole Madoka Magica gang. I was very surprised when I realised that. So I decided to get this one, which I think is pretty cool because they're all kind of like different orientations. And then I wanted to do the deal that they had for getting 3 prints, and so I decided to get this Witch Hat Atelier print, even though I'm still reading or still need to continue reading the series, but I know for a fact I'm gonna like it. I liked it from when I read it before, and this print was super, super pretty with all the girls, and then Kifui and his name's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it begins with O, but I can't remember for the life of me what his name is. But yes, I really, really like this artist piece because I've said this before. As much as I like a piece of art where it's just like a character looking pretty or cool, or, you know, I just love pieces that have multiple characters interacting or like kind of showing off what the series is about, or just things like that. So I think that's very obvious in the merch I buy. And then I think the rest are kind of just one-off pieces, I think. Oh no, that's a lie. That is very much a lie. There is one later. And then I have this sticker sheet from this artist here of Mizusawa, and I just thought it was super cute. And I won't use it as stickers, but I will use it as a print to hold up because I just like the aesthetic and the way it's laid out, and also the background for the stickers. I also like the Doom jewelry. It's pretty good. But yeah, and I just like all the like different outfits. So we have like the maid, we have the like, you know, performance outfits, and I just thought super, super cute. Obviously them when they're younger as well. So yes, very, very, very cute. I say cute, I mean, is it cute? If you know, you know. But yeah. And then next up, I don't have a business card for this one, but once again, I will put it on the screen. But I did get this Madoka Magica print, which I just really liked the kind of almost symmetry of it, but also asymmetry from Madoka, but like the Kyubey part is symmetrical, and it's just like, I feel like it really embodies a lot about the series, with it all being in like the soul gem and just like the way her skirt becomes. Sorry, I'm just like overanalyzing this piece so much, but I just really, really liked it. And I thought it was cool. And it's also very pretty art style. So yes, this is what I got from this artist. Next up, I did actually get another Reki and Lager thing, which, as I was just saying earlier, I didn't get a lot of, or I don't have a lot of Reki and Lager things, but here is another one to add to the collection. So it is from this artist here. And on that kind of train of like characters interacting, I just really liked the scene for this piece. It's super, super cute. And I really liked the colours used. Also the Hello Kitty in the corner is quite funny. But yes, super, super cool. So that is what I got from this one. Okay, and then I believe there's 2 artists left, and both of them I bought multiple prints from. So first up we have this artist, which has this super adorable envelope. But here is the tags. I got 3 prints from this artist. So first up we have Yona, super, super pretty. I love the like vibrancy of the colours as well in this artist's art style. It's so cool. And I love the flowers and just everything about this piece. It's so cute. And then we have this one of Mau Mau in her garden party outfit, doing her little like smile after she's just ingested some poison, as she does. But once again, absolutely love the colours. And then we have my girl Alice, which I was so happy to see this. Super, super pretty. I love the golden glow. This is so reminiscent of like the 24th volume cover, and I really, really like this one. I already own like a piece of Oz fan art print, which I think would go very nicely with this one specifically, oh my gosh, I can't speak. But super cute. Now I just need one of Gil, and then the trio will be complete. Please, someone, make a matching one of Gil, please. And for our very last piece, this artist I was so excited to buy from because I always see the artwork, and I think this artist does also go to UK conventions, but I've never been able to go to a convention where they were, so I was so excited when they were here because I really, really wanted to buy from them. So this is the artist. And I bought 6 prints for them. I didn't realise I bought that many. Yes, and there was some surprises, which I thought was pretty cool. But all of these are on these like glossy paper. But first up, we have this print of Break, which earlier I was saying that I didn't buy a piece of Break artwork from another artist. It's because I already bought this one. And I was like, how many pieces of Break artwork do I need? Ideally all of them, but you know, if I already bought one and I have a limited budget that I need to spend in other places, I was like, okay, we'll limit ourselves to one and we'll just get the keychains. Anyway, that's a tangent. This Break artwork is so pretty there. We have little Emily, and I love the flowers and the way he's kind of like almost, like it almost looks like he's disintegrating, and I just, yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore, but yes. And then we have this really gorgeous artwork of Yona. We have her from when she was doing like the dancing, and then just her in a regular form, and I just think it's so cool and aesthetic. And then this one, which I absolutely love. I actually really like the black background to just kind of make her like pop from it, and the way the flowers are in the background, and just I just love this so much. Pretty Yona. And then the last 3 are all from the Apothecary Diaries. So we have this one of Mau with a little frog, once again the garden party outfit, just because I really like that aesthetic personally. But I think this one's super cool. And then I got these 2 kind of like matching ones of Gingy and Mau. So we have this one of Gingy here, which is super pretty, and then this one of Mau here, and I think they look pretty cool together. That is everything that I got from that artist, and with that, that is everything that I got from Japan Expo. So I realised while editing this video there's actually one artist stuff that I forgot to include because I just missed it somehow when going through my pile. So very quickly, here are the items I got from this artist. I got some adorable little phone charm straps of Firefly and Stell from Honkai Star Rail, and then they also gave me a free sticker of March just because I was cosplaying March on the Sunday. So yes, just wanted to quickly show that off because I'd feel awful if I left them out. So yes, it was really fun to go to. Obviously, you know, it's quite a big trip, and it's only something I recommend doing if you're like really into this kind of stuff. And I definitely felt like I was a bit of a burden sometimes because I didn't speak any French, and I feel like at certain artist stalls I was like almost like felt like I was being really rude because I didn't know how to say things, and I'm already really socially awkward, so you know, apologies to any artist I may have accidentally offended. I didn't mean it. But yes, I really enjoyed it. It sucks that I was sick for it as well, but it was an amazing time. And yes, I thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!